So I was just about to publish this video or edit it and upload it onto my YouTube channel. I did make another video about this topic and I realized that I had accidentally put it on a playlist so like 100 people saw it and I got some comments about it. So if you did see that first video, there's going to be some repeat information in this one. I decided not to publish that one because I feel like I went too kind of in depth about my childhood abuse and I kind of wanted to not do that. So, and also some of the information has changed since then. So trigger warning for this video, it is very emotional and I do discuss some things that might be a trigger for some people, such as mental health and abuse. So this is not a happy video, this is not an uplifting video, and you probably shouldn't watch it at all. Hey y'all, I'm sorry I've been gone for a while with no explanation, but this past week has been absolute hell on earth for me. Andrew has left me and I don't think he's gonna come back. I thought I had cried all the tears that I could cry, but apparently there's more. There are a lot of things that I don't show you guys or tell you guys because I wanted my channel to be positive and uplifting, but I am mentally ill and I have a personality disorder that completely destroys everything I touch. And now it's destroyed my marriage and I have ran off the only man who has ever loved me or stood by me for any period of time. I don't want you to think that Andrew is a bad person or a bad husband or a bad man, because he's not. He is a beautiful, compassionate, kind, empathetic human being who has finally reached his limit and been pushed over the edge. I have not been a great wife to him. I have a lot of problems that stem from a trauma that I cannot heal, and he cannot help me to heal it either, and he's had enough of trying, and I do not blame him one bit, okay? He's a good man and I destroyed him. So if I say that I love you, then you better run for the fucking hills, because I'm about to break you down into nothing. That's what I do. It's not something I'm happy about or proud of. I don't want to be like this. Andrew has asked me to get therapy multiple times throughout the years, but I thought that I was doing okay, that I had things under control. I see now that's not true, that I am completely fucking off the rails, and it's over, I guess. He will not talk to me. I understand why he left, but I don't understand why he won't talk to me about it. I've asked him, do you want to try? And he will not say if he wants to try, and then one time he did tell me he wants to try, but now he won't talk to me at all. I don't know what to think, but it's tearing me apart. So I am leaving and I'm going to be going back to Arkansas alone. I cannot stay here in this prison of memories. I have to sit in this house. I have no car. I have no way to leave. I have to sit in here in this house filled with pictures of us, our wedding pictures, and our dead baby's ashes. So I resent that. I'm angry that he gets to go be free. I don't even know where he is. He could be staying with another woman for all I know. I am just stuck here, imprisoned. You know, I live every day of my life in a prison of my own making, but now I'm just like in solitary confinement in that prison. And I have to get out of here. So I gave him time. I gave him a week. I begged him to come talk to me, which was probably the wrong decision. I made a fool of myself in front of everyone. I had the cops called on me. I threw myself on the front of his car to prevent him from leaving after manipulating him to come back here by telling him I was going to kill myself. Yes, that is the kind of fucked up things that I do. I lost everything. I lost everything because I can't control my emotions. I can't regulate my emotions, and I act on impulse, and I just run everyone away. So I just want you to know that everything that you saw on this channel was not fake. It was not phony. We really were happy together a lot of the time. But we also did not process the death of our child very well at all. Like, neither of us did. And then the pressure trying to have another baby was just so much. And he actually left on the day that I found out I was not pregnant for January. So I think it just all came to a head for him. And then my shitty behavior as well. I have a lot of insecurity and just a lot of issues that stem from my childhood. I was severely abused as a child for my entire childhood and adolescence. Physically, mentally, emotionally abused. Someday I will talk about that, not today. But because of that, I have like this hole in my heart that cannot be filled. And I try to fill it. I try to fill it with food. I was a food addict. I try to fill it with love. But it can't be filled with love, because no matter how much somebody gives me, it is never enough. When I love someone, I cling to them desperately, and hold on, Gibbons, and I suck them dry. No matter how much they give me, it is never enough, and I take more and more and more, and I don't give anything back because I have nothing to give. So that is what I've done to Andrew. I have finally just tapped him out, and he cannot, he can't keep doing that for me. I have put him into the role of a pseudo parent because I keep trying to get the love that I didn't get as a child from my parents, and I keep trying to get it from him, and it's sick and it's wrong, and he can't take it anymore, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I am angry at this situation, but I'm mostly angry at myself and not at him. Like, how can I expect him to deal with that shit? He's dealt with it for 15 years, and honestly, I feel lucky that he stayed by me for that long. I need help. I wish it didn't take him leaving me for me to see how badly that I need help. But I cannot conquer this alone. I don't know how to regulate my emotions. I don't know how to stop myself from acting impulsively based on emotion. I don't know how to trust anyone or to feel that everyone near me is not going to abandon me, which they do. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm terrified someone's going to leave me, so I act in ways that ensure that they leave me in the end. So now I am completely alone. In the past year, I have lost my YouTube career, my baby, and my husband. And I really feel that I am at the absolute lowest point in my life, and I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I have never lived alone. I gotta let the dogs out. I have never lived on my own before. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to move myself across the country all alone. But I can't stay here in this house and in this state where I have no friends or family or support at all. I mean, I have never felt so alone in my life. Andrew was all I had here, and that's partially my fault too, because I didn't try to make friends. I did make friends a couple of times, and then I did the same shit to them and pushed them away. So I really have nothing here except for his family, and I can't go to his family, you know? They're his family. And I'm really sad about that too, because I really love his family, and I felt like they were my own family, and now I have to leave them too. It really sucks. This really sucks, y'all. I just don't know how I'm gonna get through it. It's the worst pain I have ever felt besides losing my baby. It's probably equal to that, honestly, because I've loved Andrew for 15 years. He's been the pillar of my life, and that is a problem, because he shouldn't have to be the pillar of my life, you know? I put way too much responsibility on him, and it's not his responsibility to make me happy or make me secure or make me whole, and that is what I put on him. And a person can only take that for so long. And I guess, like, our happiness and our love for each other just wasn't enough anymore for him. And that hurt. God, that hurts. It hurts. I mean, I feel physical pain constantly every second that I'm awake. I have just been, like, taking sleeping pills and drinking vodka every day because it's the only way I can make it. I've barely eaten anything in the past week. I've eaten like 2 hamburger patties and a hot dog over the past week. Just when my stomach starts to growl so much that I can't stand it, then I will just eat a little bit of something, but I have no appetite at all. I did lose a shitload of weight, so yay me. But y'all, I've got to get out of here. I cannot heal here. I cannot get better here. I cannot move forward here. So today is Sunday, and my plan is to leave on Wednesday in a rental car and drive myself to Arkansas. I thought about flying, but I wouldn't be able to take the things that I need. Like, I have to have my computer, I have to have my herbs, and in a car I can pack way more stuff. And I found a route that I think I can take that I won't have to drive through any major cities. I hate driving, you know I hate driving, and I'm not that great at it, but I have to. How else am I gonna get out of here? So today I am packing my shit. Tomorrow I am going to clean out the outdoor buildings because we have a dumpster in front of our house right now, and I needed his help to clean that shit out, and he left, so I have to do it myself somehow. I'll do the best I can. Then on Tuesday, the reason why I'm leaving on Wednesday is because I had to order a car charger for my phone and it won't be here until Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I will finish packing. I'm gonna cook some food for the trip because I am on a very, very tight budget and I'm having to take money out of my 401k just to do this. And I'm going to have to unravel our bank accounts and set up separate accounts for both of us and divide all of our money. And then I need to make reservations for hotel, car, and I need to wash all my clothes, and I have so much to do, but I'm glad I do because it gives me something to focus on. For the past week, I've just been sitting on the couch crying and drinking, and that is not helping me. So I am gonna start getting my shit together today. If by some miracle he comes back in the next 3 days and wants to work things out, I am 100% willing to do that because I know what I have done and what I have lost, and I'm already gonna go to therapy regardless of if he comes back or not because I can't live my life like this, just destroying everything in my path. I'm almost 40 years old. I have to take care of this. I like what Marcus Parks says, that mental illness is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And I have been very, very irresponsible. I have refused to get help. I have been in denial. I have been delusional. And now is the time for me to face this once and for all and do something about it because I don't ever want to do this to another person again. So I hope you guys don't hate me or think that I'm a bad person for what I have done, but it comes from a place of real trauma, and that's not an excuse. That's just an explanation. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for my behavior. I have been so sick for so long that I wasn't even able to see it myself, and now I've lost everything. But I promise you and myself and Andrew, if he even cares anymore, that I will fight this and I will get better. I am going to start taking dialectical behavioral therapy, which is what's recommended to treat personality disorders like mine, to teach me how to regulate my emotions, to teach me mindfulness, to teach me to recognize when I have those impulses and to not act on them. So most people, they might have a thought of like throwing themselves on the car in front of all the neighbors, but then they would think, no, that's a crazy thing to do. I'm not going to do that. Well, I don't have the skill to stop that. When I have a feeling, I just act on it. And I need to learn those skills because this has destroyed my entire life. I should have gotten help years ago and I would still have Andrew. Okay, I don't know what else to say about it, but I don't want people to think badly of me, and that's why I've never shared this before. But it's like, I guess I have to now. Because I couldn't go on vlogging if I didn't tell you what was happening, right? So I know I started a new channel for my green witchcraft, but I am not in the headspace to do that right now. That's put on hold for a bit until I get settled in Arkansas. So I'm just gonna vlog this whole process. You can watch me rebuild my life from the ashes, and hopefully, oh God, hopefully I can do it. I don't feel that strong right now. I don't feel like I can do this, but I know I have to. So I'm about to start packing in the kitchen. Oh yeah, I have to leave the animals behind. That's the hardest thing for me, is I have to leave Bella and Morty and Gibbons. That's so hard. I love them so much. But I can't take them with me. I'm not going to be able to afford them. I'm going to have to get like a little tiny studio apartment to even be able to live on my own. So I'm gonna have to leave them here with Andrew. I'm sure he'll come back to the house after I'm gone and take care of them, but if he doesn't want to, his mom said that she would take care of them, so I'm not worried about them. It's just I'm gonna miss them so much. But I don't have any choice. I can't take them with me. I thought about taking Morty with me, but I don't want to separate him from Bella and Gibbons, you know. They've been together almost their whole lives, and well, Morty and Bella have been together their entire lives since they were in the womb, and I can't separate them, you know. It just feels wrong. I would rather them stay together without me. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta get some coffee. I'm gonna try not to drink any alcohol today. I'm trying to stop because I need to deal with my feelings instead of just trying to numb them. I will be taking sleeping pills though, because it's the only way I can sleep. The night before last, I got 2 hours of sleep. The night before that, 3 hours. And last night, I took a sleeping pill and slept for like 10 hours because I had to sleep. I was starting to hallucinate. Oh, God. This is so hard. So I wrote this plan of everything that I need to do before Wednesday. It's gonna take me 2 days to drive to Hot Springs, so it's like a 14-hour drive. So I'm gonna do about 6.5 hours on the first day and like 7.5 hours on the second day. I'm gonna stop halfway through and stay at a hotel because I'm not gonna drive at night. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Now, we also have like things we have to deal with, like selling the house, but if Andrew won't talk to me and I have no choice but to leave, he's gonna have to deal with that. I'll sign off on whatever, if he wants to keep the house, if he wants to sell the house, and we can split the money or whatever. I don't care. I have to go. The car, I'm gonna let him keep the car because I don't need a car. Where I'm gonna go live, I don't need a car. I'm gonna get an apartment really close to the bus line, and I know the bus routes really well in my hometown, so, and I don't really want a car, and I can't afford a car, so he needs it for his job, so I'm gonna let him keep that. I'm going back home only with whatever I can pack in my car. Into a rental car. Okay, so I'm gonna start today in the laundry room and kitchen packing up. I'm only taking my most valuable items, and I'm trying to leave enough stuff for Andrew to be able to survive. Like, I'm only gonna take half the dishes and stuff like that. I'm trying to be very considerate of him because I don't want to hurt him anymore or leave him high and dry, you know? I'm just gonna think about the things that are mine and what I will absolutely need to survive. So first of all, I'm gonna start by packing up my herbs because they are very important to me and I'm not leaving them behind. I have this, I'm gonna be using my eBay boxes because that's what I have to pack with. So I'm just going to start with that. I gotta go get some plastic wrap. For now, I'm going to leave out my wood betony and my chamomile and lemon balm because I've been drinking those, making tea out of those to drink at night to help me, and it does help a lot. I never ever thought in a million years that this would be happening to me. I never thought Andrew would leave me ever. He was so kind and supportive, and I just took advantage of that. Like, I thought he would just put up with me forever, and I was wrong, and now I'm fucked. So I don't know. I mean, I assume we're gonna get a divorce. He's gonna have to do that if he wants it because I can't afford it. It's gonna take everything that I have to make this move and get a new place. And then I have to think about, I have to get furniture, and it's just like so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming, and I feel so fucking alone. So alone. I have talked to my best friend in Arkansas, so I do have one friend in the world, okay? Believe it or not, I do. This person has been my best friend since we were 13 years old. It's the longest relationship I've ever maintained with anyone outside of my family. I love him so much because he knows exactly what I am, and he still loves me, and I don't know, we've been friends for like 25 years, and he talked to me and told me I need to give Andrew his space, you know, told me that the stuff I did was crazy, but I'm not crazy, and it was just like, he was a very good friend to me through this, so I'm gonna be really happy to see him again and have that, you know, have a supportive person in my life. And then I'll also have like my sister and my stepdad. They don't know anything about this yet because I'm just not ready to talk to them right now. And I really don't want them to think anything badly about Andrew. I mean, they know me too. They know what I am. So hopefully they'll understand. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? Well, I'm also going to keep out my sage, rosemary, and lavender because I'm going to have to make myself some shampoo and hair rinse before I go too. But I got all these packed up, so Gibbons wants to go outside, so I'm going to take him out for a little bit. You want to go out, buddy? God, I'm going to miss you so much. You see all that shit in that shed over there? I got to clean all that out by myself, and like all this junk over here in our yard because we paid $375 for that dumpster, and I'm not letting it go to waste. If Andrew wants to sell the property, we've got to get rid of this stuff, so that's up to me now. So I still like secretly hope that he's gonna come back in the next 3 days, but I have to just proceed like he's not. And I'm not gonna tell him that I'm leaving. I want to really badly tell him I'm leaving in 3 days if you don't come back, but I feel that that's manipulative, and I don't want to do that. I do love him, and it's time I put him first and what he wants, so I'm just gonna go. I might tell him like the day of, or that way, you know, there's no time. Just because I'm gonna have to talk to him about like our finances and stuff, what I'm gonna do about all that, which I have to do alone. I have to divide up our bank accounts and all that shit. It's really hard for me to do that. I'm waiting until the last possible minute to do that because that just makes it so final, you know? Like, there's no going back from that. I just never imagined a future without him in it. I thought we were gonna have children and live the rest of our lives together and go back to Disney World and all these plans that we had. And now I have to try to imagine a new future where I die alone surrounded by herbs and cats. I'll probably never be able to have children now. There's no way I'm gonna be ready to start a new relationship before my fertility is gone, so that's another really hard thing that I'm gonna have to accept. All right, I got my first box packed, so I'm just gonna start stacking these in the living room near the door. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to fit in this car. I'm gonna rent a compact size car because that's really all I can afford. And I'm gonna rent it for an entire week, so hopefully I have time to find an apartment in that week. God, I hope I can find somebody to rent to me. What the fuck is happening to my life? This doesn't even feel real. It feels like a nightmare. I have tried pleading with him, begging him, all the things you're not supposed to do when somebody leaves you, but I can't help myself because I have no control over my fucking emotions. And it's just pushed him away further. I've told him how much I love him and value him and how much it hurts me, how I've hurt him, and that I'm willing to start therapy immediately. But it's making no difference. So I just stopped trying. It's just making things worse, you know. I don't think he's gonna come back. I think this is it. You know, the nights are the hardest time. Like during the day, I can make it a little bit better, especially because I have like some sick hope that he's gonna come back during the day, but he never does. But at night, it's so hard because it's so fucking lonely and still, and that's why I have to drink and take sleeping pills to knock myself out because I just cannot handle it. I know logically that it's gonna get easier, but it's really hard right now. Really hard. Oh shit, did I put up my lavender? I did. Oh well, I'll just have to put rosemary in my hair stuff. I'm packing up my essential oils now. I want to keep them safe on the trip. Hey, at least I can get a decent kitchen, right? Gotta see the silver lining. I'll be completely alone and have no children or husband, but I'll have a kitchen. I just ordered a tiny baby urn on Amazon so I could split up our baby's ashes. I feel like my life is over. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. herbs packed up and like my supplies and stuff. I probably have like one more box, maybe 2 more small boxes of stuff, and then I guess I'm gonna move on to the dishes. I'm just gonna pack today until I get so tired that I pass out from exhaustion, because I don't know what else to do. I have to keep busy, because if I sit down for 1 second, then I break down. And I don't know if that's healthy, and I don't care, because right now I'm just in survival mode. I'm just trying to survive this. I can't believe this is happening. Alright, I'm gonna finish packing up these herbs and we'll see what dishes we're gonna take. And I know I said I wasn't gonna order off of Amazon anymore, but I did, because this is an emergency and I have to get this stuff here by Tuesday. So I ordered the urn and the car phone charger off of Amazon, and anything else that I can think of I need today, I'm gonna order it there, because right now just my life is more important than being sustainable, and I'm just trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Just rip off the band-aid. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. Alright, I got all my herbs packed up except for the ones that I need out until I'll pack those up the night before I leave. I'm thinking I might leave on Thursday, because when I get the car, I have some errands I need to do. I don't know yet. Either Wednesday or Thursday. I need to go and pick up anything from my post office box that might be there. And if you've sent me anything to the P.O. box, don't worry. I will have it forwarded to my new place. But if you haven't sent anything and you're planning to, please wait a little while until I get a new P.O. box. And then I need to cancel my Planet Fitness membership. I haven't gone there in about 6 months, and you have to send a certified letter to do that, so I need to go do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I guess I could do those in the morning before I left, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. There's like so many things. It feels so overwhelming. So anyway, I'm gonna start going through the kitchen stuff and seeing what I'm gonna take with me. Just start in this drawer over here, I guess. I'm also thinking about maybe upgrading to the next size car up, because I'm realizing that I'm gonna have quite a bit of stuff and I want to make sure I can get everything in there. I'm trying to literally take the smallest amount of stuff I possibly can, but there's, you know, so many things that are mine and I don't want to leave them. Y'all, my heart hurts so much. Packing up my stuff is so hard. It just feels like everything that we built over the past 15 years, it's just wasted. It's just thrown away. I never thought I'd be going home without him. I feel like I'm missing a part of my soul. Alright, so this junk drawer. I'm definitely going to take my labels. I'm definitely going to take my beeswax wraps. I don't really need a can opener, so I'll leave that. I'm going to give him the shitty pair of scissors, and I'm going to take the good ones. The red ones. I'm going to take these and leave him these, because he's probably not going to use them for anything anyway, but just in case he needs it. I got my tea infuser. I'll need that. I'm not taking the stupid griddle with me. I'm not taking the cast iron skillet. I'm not taking the mixer. I don't need a vegetable peeler. Wine corkscrew. I better not. I don't really need measuring cups, but I will take half of them. Like, I'll leave him a 1 cup and I'll take a 1 cup. That's a 3rd cup, a 4th cup. I'll take a 3rd cup. Half cup. There's 2 different sets here, so I'm trying to keep them together, and I'll take those. Another tea infuser. I'll take some of these rubber bands because I use these to keep my trash can on, and I'll leave some for him. The chopsticks that we got on our wedding, on our honeymoon, I will let him have that. I don't want to take anything like that. Oh, instructions and filters for my coffee press that I haven't used yet. And my Sharpie. Okay, so all that's gonna go in a box. I do use measuring cups for my herbs, so I'll just go ahead and take those with me. Oops. I I better leave these scissors out in case I need them before I leave. Oh wait, I'm leaving these measuring cups here. And I'll take these. And I'm gonna leave my Sharpie out because I know I'm marking my boxes with that. Okay, next is the silverware drawer. So I will take this set of, these suck. I'm gonna leave these for him because I want the better ones because he's not gonna use them anyway. Okay, straws. You guys know I can't leave my straws behind, so I'll take, I like the bent ones and I like this one. I'll take these 3 and I'll leave the rest for him. Silverware, I'm gonna take, we don't have a lot of forks, so I'll take 2 forks. And I'll take like 3 spoons, 2 forks and 3 spoons, and like 3 knives. I mean, it's just gonna be me. I don't need a lot. You know how depressing it is to pack up 2 forks? Oh my god. This is a recipe box that my mom gave me, and it has like handwritten recipes by her in here. I will never use these recipes, but this is a cherished item to me, so definitely gonna take that. Should I take the spoon rest? I don't know. I don't see Andrew cooking anything worth a shit, so I think I will take it. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. All right, now we're gonna move on to the utensils back here. I'm gonna take, let's see, I'm gonna take these tongs because they're the best ones, and I'll leave him the shitty ones. I'm gonna take my wooden spoon. I'm gonna take the small whisk. I'm gonna take the plastic spatula. Some of the stuff my mom gave me, like the pie things, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the rice paddle. I'm trying to leave him enough to work with here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna take. That's all I really need. Now for the knives, the only thing I need are steak knives, so I'm just gonna take 2 of these steak knives and leave him all the rest of that shit. I don't think I can film anymore tonight. I'm doing really bad, so I'm gonna end this video here, and I will try to make another video tomorrow and let you know how it's going with the packing and stuff. I just sent Andrew a long apology email, which maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I just wanted him to know how sorry I am and how much I love him. I told him, hold on dogs. I told him I would be here a few more days, but I didn't really specify any of my plans. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I feel like everything I do is the wrong thing, but I just need him to know that I love him. I know what I've done, so I hope he reads it. I still have like some tiny like 1% hope that he might come back, but I'm like, dogs, hold on. I'm like 99% sure he's not. He doesn't answer any of my messages or my calls. He doesn't talk to me at all. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna keep packing up the kitchen. I gotta feed the dogs. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.